I was going to go sideways. Doesn't look like it's going to let me. Alright guys, I'll give y'all time to come on in. I've got to do a quick walkthrough of the garden because I'm fixing to start tearing other stuff out. And I just wanted to walk through it with you guys real quick. My computer is temporarily down because we got a new one. And so we're having to get everything swapped over. So I have to get on my phone. I'll let people jump on here real quick as I walk to the other side of the garden. Hello, say hi. Let me know you're here. Give everybody a few minutes to jump on. I don't think there's many people live right now, so maybe it was a good time to do this. Hello, Heather. How are you? I'm walking to the other end of the garden. Hey, my chickies. Hey, Mike. Hey, Miss Sue. I'm sorry I'm not vertical, or I am vertical. I'm not horizontal, sorry. Whenever I started the live, my phone was the wrong way, and so it threw me in the up and down format. But like I said, my computer is out of commission right now. Got a new one, so we're having to swap everything over, and I can't edit any videos right now. I am doing good. Doing very well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Hey, there's the Petersons. Hello. Well, I wanted to do a walk through in the garden because, like I was saying before anybody come on, that Stephen's over there throwing the slow mode on. But I'm fixing to have to start tearing out a lot in the garden, and I haven't done a garden tour yet. Stephen is, where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, he's right there. Stephen's out there. But I've got to start tearing a lot of stuff out, and so I wanted to do a quick live because I'm not going to be able to edit the video, so I wanted to do a quick tour with you guys. So let me turn you around real quick. All right, we'll start back here in the corner. And this is my seasonal herb bed. So we got some dahlias, butterfly bush, echinacea, and bleeding hearts down there on the end. And I'm still filling this bed in. And then I've got some goldenrod right here in the pots. And then right next door, I got to back up a little bit so I can get it all in here, is my watermelon. Hey, Tank, how are y'all? So here's my watermelon. This is only 2 plants right here. And I've got a few watermelon in there. I think they're on the other side. Yeah, there's one right there. You guys can see it right there. And then right here beside it, I stuck in some zucchini grillers. And they're just not the long ones. Let me see if I can find one under here. My watermelon's going crazy. Skip, hey. Oh no, got powdery mildew. I'm gonna have to get these watermelons vines all back in here. Oh, there's a watermelon. See it? Up into there. The zucchini grillers, they're like little balls, kind of like the little Magic 8 balls. I don't see any over here. I've done picked them, but I'll show you some over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's this watermelon here. It may be ready. It's pretty big. Yep, it's probably ready. Right next door are some more regular zucchini, the Black Beauties. This is this row of Black Beauty zucchini. And believe it or not, you see all my leaves right here. I come through here and cut about half of these leaves off last week. I spent an hour out here just on these 5 or 6 plants here. And I just threw all the leaves down. They're going to compost in place. And now they are back big and beautiful as they were before. So, let's see. Fresh cucumbers from the garden with supper tonight. Oh my, I have cucumbers coming out of my ears. You have corn growing. I will get to my corn in just a little bit. Let's see, did I miss anybody? I think I'm doing good. Oh, there's Annette. Hey, Annette. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so over here, we're going to walk into the berry patch. Don't judge. We ain't got out here to tie this stuff up. These are actually blackberries here. We got blackberries, and then I got some rhubarb there, and there's rhubarb down there, and then another blackberry plant down there. So we've got to get those tied up. I did come through and prune them, believe it or not. They look pretty big, but I did prune them one time. And then here's our raspberries, and they have put out so many little plants underneath them. If anybody has any questions while I'm walking through here, you guys just throw them up and let me know, okay? Right beside the raspberries, right here, I have three yellow squash. Had broccoli and poblano peppers tonight from the garden. Ooh! Chrissy made raspberry jelly about a week ago from our own raspberries. Nice! Mine will not produce this year. They will be next year's plant. So we finally got the grapes tied up. This one's looking good. This one is the white one. That one down there is the red one. And it has, hey Miss Brenda, it has kind of stayed low. It hasn't quite went up yet. Up under them are cantaloupes. We got some cantaloupes. Walk over here. There's one right there. Mine are not turning yet. So there's one, two. There's one hiding right there. There's several of them over there. There's a couple more I see up under there. There's several of them in there. But we're just kind of letting them grow underneath the grapes because that ground is, just open for whatever right now. The grapes go up, so I'm putting plants underneath them. Backlash Fisherman, hello. Hello, hello. So right here, these strawberries are massive, you guys. These things are 3 foot wide, and that's just one plant. They've really gotten big. My blueberries are not so good. There's a stick right there. These down here, they're hanging on. Half of that one died, but that one seems to be doing okay. So these guys are just hanging out, doing good. Like I said, I don't expect to get much off of this year in any of it, really. I've gotten a whole lot more than I actually thought I would. But, yeah, the garden is doing really good on the vegetables. The fruits is what I'm having to wait for next year. So, let's see. I think I've said hello to everyone. Right. Your garden is always beautiful. Well, thank you. All right, let's move on to the next patch. Now, to get you guys caught up, the reason why I'm doing a live garden tour is because my computer, I just got a new computer that's faster, so I'm not sitting there editing for 2 hours because it has a slow processor. We didn't buy it to do editing. We bought it for the kids to go virtual, so they just logged on the internet, got on their school stuff, and got back off. And, thank you. And so we had to get a computer that was more suited for processing the editing programs and stuff to use, because it would take me 2 or 3 hours just to do one video. I found out we have mint growing. Oh, bless you. Bless you. That's fine. You can just leave me playing. I know you're going back and forth. So that's why I'm doing a live one, because I don't have my computer available to do the editing. And I wanted to do a quick tour because I'm fixing to start pulling stuff out. And I pulled a couple things out. So I need to run through and show you guys real quick what it all looks like. Hey, Miss Barb, come on in. Okay, we're going to move over from the berry patch door here. Okay, the berry patch. So we're moving over here. And this is 2 more of those zucchini grillers. Oh, here's one. Let me go on the other side. Can't see it from this side. Here it is, right here. Zucchini griller. This one's actually way too big. So that's one. That's the zucchini grillers I was telling you about. And then we've got some watermelon, big watermelon. We're actually going to do one. We're going to cut one off in a day or two and check it. Now, if anybody knows, please tell me below. These are, I believe, crimson red watermelon. They have the white field spots on the bottom. Now, I know, I've grown watermelon all my life. Like, we had 5 acres of watermelon and 5 acres of cantaloupe growing up. So I know what to look for. But I want to see if it has changed. Homesteading Pastor, hey! I want to see if it's, if anything, what you guys think. But these being light colored, I don't think the field spots are going to turn yellow. I think they are going to just stay white. So they are not shiny anymore. The 2 curly cues up the vine are dead. Everything is telling me they're ripe. I just wanted to make sure that we check the field spots. And I see another zucchini griller down there. I haven't picked today, so it's going to be a walk through and see what I need to harvest kind of deal. So these are only 2 watermelon plants here. And they're trying to go all the way to my chicken pen over here. And there's one more watermelon there. Drunken Chef, hey! Come on in, come on in. And then this is some leftover red Russian kale. White Russian kale, my bad. White Russian kale. Okay, Phil, that's the 2. My daddy always says the one at the watermelon and the next one closest to the plant should be dead. And both of those are dead. But last year in my old homestead, turn you guys around when you see me while I'm talking. The past 2 years, we tried to grow watermelon at our last homestead, and they got dull. They had the field spots. The little curlies went dead, and then I was like, okay, they're ready. So we went ahead and cut them, and they wasn't ready. So that's why I want to make sure. It's getting spicy up in here now, Chef. Is it right? All right, let's turn back around here. And yes, it's been 90 to 100 degrees here, and it is still pretty. And I'm fixing to pull it up because I got to make it stop growing so I can put something else in here. All right, so next behind that we have green beans. Now this row right here, my green beans is done about like everybody else's. They put on a ton of blooms and not a whole lot of beans. I think I finally got about 2 gallons of green beans off of them, and that's all I've gotten. I got some yellow ones here, some of the yellow Cherokee beans, and then down through there is 4 different varieties. I wanted to see what grew best. None of them was in the top favorite this year. And then these right here are some more of the yellow ones, and they've actually done better than these over here. Been hot as a burning stuff, I bet. Now you'll see down here, move my stool out of the way. Down here, I have 2 half rows of top crop pink eye. These are pink eye peas or cream peas. Some of them call them cream peas. So we've got several out here we need to come harvest. These 2 half rows here. These each have 3 or 4 rows of peas in each of these half rows. And then right here, we had the little short 4-foot dwarf Bantam corn, sweet Bantam corn, and it did not do good. It did not come up at the same time, so it did not get pollinated at the same time. So I went ahead and threw some tarp down because this is kind of getting overtaken with grass, because this is one of the sections we don't have wood chips down. You see it stops right there. So I went ahead and covered these up, and I stuck an okra plant right there. So it's kind of lonely, but doing good. And then here are some peaches and cream, and they are actually ready to harvest. We've got to come out here and harvest them. I just haven't had time to be able to put them up. so I haven't harvested them yet. But here is our peaches and cream corn. Jen and Steve. Hey, hey Jen. Our corn suck didn't do well. These have done good. The peaches and cream one, the Bantam corn, I didn't like. So we are covering this up and getting ready to plant something else there. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And then we've got our okra right here. And they are doing good. I'm keeping it whipped, keeping it all. If you don't know what whipped is, I have a whipping video. It's an okra whipping. And there's an okra there I got to pick. But it's where you go down through here and take all these extra limbs off, like these, the big fat ones, like this right here. You'll take those off and allow the plant to put the energy into the fruit instead of the leaves. And it makes them produce more. Jessie! What you got?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah, the calico didn't lay earlier, so.
Oh, they're late bloomers.
No, I just.
Thank you, Miss Barb.
I collected eggs early.
Yeah.
They're from our calico princess chickens.
Pretty, pretty.
So I knew I had to circle back and get them, so I'm not in there tomorrow.
Okay. Looks like our peas are trying to put back on again.
Yep.
Starting to bloom again. Yep.
It's a new green one too.
Yeah, they're still producing. We've got to get out here and get these off. Lord, I think we've been shilling peas every day. Miss Brenda said nice eggs.
Oh, I thought you said nice legs.
Nice eggs. Yeah, those are
pretty.
from the calicos.
Calico princesses.
Yep.
I got all the other ones earlier. Everybody's doing a Rhode Island red tonight. I'm sorry to hear that, Jen. I hope not.
I hate when chickens get sick.
We've only lost one out of all these.
And we think it was the heat. It was that day, it was like 100 and something.
The heat index was like 115, 116.
Egg bound, I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, heat's
I don't
not
know.
helping. Ours
was one of the white ones, a leghorn, and it just didn't look good and just up and died in a few hours. It was crazy. I don't know.
Well, that one got really hot. They all quit laying.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn back around here.
Okay.
Whoop, too close. Wrong button. Okay, so next door. Okay, so we got the peas and the green beans and all that here. Next door, we've got our gate right here. Jessica lost a rabbit due to the heat. Oh, shoot. I know it's bad. So right here we had 4 yellow squash. Now I've already pulled up 3 because Mike said he didn't recognize you without your visor. 12 Americanas. I liked our Americanas. So we had 4 plants here. I pulled up 3 of them because they were just dead, and this one's about to go. So I'm going to pull up all of these, get rid of the squash bugs, lay a tarp down, get rid of some of this grass here, and get rid of this grass right here, and then we've got stuff to plant here. And then right down here on the end, I've got 2 mammoth jalapeno plants. These are doing okay. I'm not just really babying them. You know, I'm just letting them kind of do their own thing. But they've got a lot of peppers on them. Lots of peppers. So next door, in the next 4 rows, are tomatoes. And gosh, y'all, I have not picked these in 2 days. I've been so bad. But these are the sun sugars. These are my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. Yeah, I'm going to eat a tomato. These are aromas. And you see I got marigolds and basil down here. Or bright shirts, really. Our squash has done really good. They have already done their due, so it's time to go. I had a really bad tomato worm get on this one, and I left it to see if it was going to produce anything. I've got one little bitty sucker here that finally come out, but I think that plant's kind of done. And then I've got our Cherokee purples down here. I need to get out here and pick. Y'all, this is so pitiful. I really should have cleaned up the garden a little bit. But these curled up leaves right here, it's been hot on them. They curl up because they've been in the heat. Next year, you got it, Mike. Bees and gardening. Yep. And then our Tammy G's. These are everywhere. And some more sun sugars. Y'all, these are so good. If you've never grew sun sugars, they're so good. They're so sweet. So right here, this is the next row. That was the row we were just on. The next row, these are early girls. And down there I've got some more sun sugars. And then these right here are the yellow pears. And they haven't really just taken off like they did last year. Because, you know, I made that yellow pear sauce. Yeah, they're tall. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, they are tall. They are tall. I mean, this is me reaching, not on my tippy toes, but they're good 2 feet taller than I can reach. Oh, did I see Homestead come in? Did I miss him? What's up, man? There you go. Long time no see, friend. So this is the third row here. Yellow pears and sun sugars. And then here are my big beef. My big beef are my slicers. And that's what I do all my Canon and stuff with. Went all the way to the top. And now they're coming back down the other side. At the other house, what I did was I ran a cattle panel from one row to the other, like from this corner over to that one. We would lay a cattle panel across the top of them, and they would actually grow across the top and we could walk under them. That was really fun. Over here, they're spaced too far apart because of the walkways I needed for the wheelbarrows, and I'm not going to be able to do that this year. So they went up and now they're coming back down. It is what it is. But for some reason, let me turn you around. For some reason, this area down here, all my tomatoes have died. I don't know what's in this soil right here or what's going on, but I've got a big gap right here. I've got 6 down there, and then these 6 have actually died, except for this one that's hanging on by dear life. But you see, they just die. And I've actually dug them up. I've checked them out. I've tried to see what was going on. This one right here, actually, it went up, died off like you see it now, put out new growth, and then died again. So I don't know what's going on with it. But I have suckers up there. I'll show you guys in a minute. I've got suckers up there I've already rooted, and they're fixing to come out here for a fall harvest. So next door to the tomatoes is, let me see anybody. Nope. Okay. We're still there? We're good? Okay. So next door is the trellises. And you see the tromboncino. Something ate it at the bottom. And for some reason this one died. Because it ate it off at the bottom. And I'm not pulling it down yet. Because... let me go into here. I got to go into here and show you guys. Oh. Okay. I'm not pulling it down yet. Because there's baby eggs in there. Pony girl, hey, what's 115 Arizona? Holy crap. What? 115 in Arizona. So we've got baby birds in the tromboncinos, and I'm not pulling that vine down yet. Now this one is the other side. This one's fine. It's still good down here at the bottom, and it does have some babies it's putting on. But the other one is dead because, like I said, it ate it off completely at the bottom. Right here. It just ate it off. Just done, just a hole. I don't know what happened. So we're going to leave that one to growing baby birds now. Yep, we're leaving that to growing baby birds. So here we have, next panel is the cucumbers. Cucumbers galore. You see them hanging all the way up there. There's 3 plants on this side and 3 plants on this. And yeah, they're full of cucumbers. I get probably 10 or 15 pounds off of them a day. So tired of cucumbers. I've had people to write me and ask me to actually make them sweet pickles because I've got so many, and they were like, I'll pay you to make me some sweet pickles and I will come get them. So I have done that for a few friends, and they have come and gotten them. So yeah, we've got cucumbers everywhere. I do too. Ain't they fun? I love them. That's why I did it. I wanted to grow stuff up, you know, and make it look pretty. Let me see if I can get out here a little bit. Yeah, see? Just walk under there and just pick. I love them. I'll come get your pickles. Come on, girl. You come on. All right, let me turn you around. So, okay, so sorry. It does a far away and then a close up. So I have to hit it twice to make it turn around. These have taken over the walking way, and these are patty pans. I can't even get far back enough. Okay, so there's 2 plants right there, and they have sprawled out. They're going down my tomato walkways, my rows, and they did that before I could get them tied up. And over here, I've gotten a couple of them tied up. I was able to get them back, but the other side is too big for me to be able to tie them up. So those are patty pans. There's one left right here that I couldn't get tied up because they already took up so much room on the cattle panel, and I'm not worried about them. I'm actually fixing to pull these up. So these are actually way too big for me to tie up. They're probably 8 foot long, and they're just too big for me to bother. And plus my cucumbers have now come over on this side, so I'm just gonna let them do what they do. Oh man. Y'all go help Jen out. Went from $1K to $9.99. Dadgummit. All right, so coming out of that tunnel right here is my medicinal herbs. Marie, hey girlfriend, long time no see. Those are my daddy's favorite patty pans too, Pony Girl. He loves them. So we've got peppermint here. What is this? What's that? Catnip. And then these pretty little flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I got them from my mom, who got them from my aunt, and we don't know what these are. I need the help desk. Well, he's just a phone call away, son. Just call him. That over there is lemon balm. This is pineapple sage, and this is one plant, but it looks like 2, because the storm broke the whole center out of the middle. Thank you, Miss Brenda. And so it just laid open when the storms come through. So now that's all I got left in my pineapple sage. And then back here, I'll show you real quick before we move on. Don't look at the grass. These are my elderberries that we hadn't had time to get put out yet. But these I got from Simply Jan. She sent me some canes last year, and they actually made their own canes and are producing this year. We just hadn't been able to get them put out because they are eventually going to go down there on the end of the garden, outside of the garden, and we're actually going to put like a external wild kind of berry patch down there. Nice. You should be at 1,000 again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So next door, if I make y'all dizzy, I am so sorry. I'm not used to doing this out here. I usually edit all this stuff out as I turn around. So there's my mint bed, my tea bed. 24 elderberries, not 24 trees, 24. Oh, right. I got a little more than 24 berries. So we've got a regular zucchini. This is just because I wanted to have one by itself so the squash bugs didn't find it and the vine borers and all that. So this is just one over here by itself. This is my kitchen herbs minus the dahlia. We've got sage and rosemary, thyme. And there's another kind of sage. This is a skinny leaf sage. And this is a fat leaf sage. I don't know which one is which because I bought one at Home Depot and the other one came from Emma's school and they were just labeled sage, so I don't know. There's another one of those flowers I don't know the name of, and there's some oregano there, and under here is some oregano too. It just hasn't seen the sun in a while, so it's not doing too hot. Let's see, do I have any zucchini? Oh, there's one probably for tomorrow. I'll have to come back out here and get that tomorrow. Oh, guys, look. That's pretty. It's making everything out here orange. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's so bright out here now. You know how the sun reflects off the clouds and then it like turns it really bright? Okay, so our last tunnel. Ain't this gorgeous? I love it. I love it. Right here are my butternut squash. And again, there's something happening with this one. I don't know what's going on with this one. I hadn't had time to stop. Look, the same thing happened. The same thing happened, guys. I wonder if it's squirrels or something. The same thing happened as it did my tromboncino. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. It does, Heather. It does actually unsubscribe you from people. Well, now we know. And here is 2 more butternut squash. They did not get very big at all. But along the trellis here is some more cucamelons. Does it look like vine borers? I hadn't seen them. And they're not going up the vine. It's more like cutworms. Like it's just cutting them off. Because vine borers work their way up the vine. And these are not. Something's digging a hole. It's like an actual hole. And it's just like it got chopped off. Or something bit it off. But vine borers, they work their way up the vine and it'll just disintegrate. But those vines actually look good. I hate that I'm losing it, but oh well. So yes, here, armadillo. They shouldn't be able to get through a chain link fence. And I have all my gates closed. Should they? Can the armadillos get through a chain link fence? What do cucamelons taste like? Sour cucumbers. Not really sour, but they're called Mexican sour gherkins. And they just taste like little sour cucumbers. I don't know if y'all can hear me crunching on it. It's like a hair bitter cucumber. But they're everywhere. These are so much fun. They're everywhere. Just hanging. There's some more. These are so fun. They're just a pain in the butt to find. Especially down here. Oh. They are cute. And I'll tell you, since I'm under here, so much fun. I wanted my garden to be fun. I wanted my garden to be like this, you know. But I'll tell you what I did with them is not picked them in the last 3 days. But when I made the sweet pickles, I actually had some extra sweet pickle brine out of, it's vinegar and sugar and stuff like that. And I actually put these in, yes it is. I actually put these in a jar with the sweet pickle brine in it. And I'm just letting them absorb the sweetness. Hey, Christy Betts, how are you? I'm in my my cucamelons. They're everywhere. 2 volunteer tomato plants in our soil. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Yeah, these are my favorite to pick. especially when I come out here on my lunch break because it's in the shade. But yeah, they're so cute. I love growing them. I love growing them. They're really fun to hunt for when you're not in a hurry. Ain't it though, Christy? I just showed it. Christy don't live too far from me. So we enjoying the same sunset. I plan to do some pole beans next year on the trail list. Heck yeah. It has actually hurt my knees. There's some more cucumbers. My bitter melons, y'all, decided they want to be cucumbers this year. So I don't have any bitter melons. I have more cucumbers. So yeah, these were supposed to be 6 bitter melon plants. And they ended up deciding they wanted to be cucumbers. So I actually ended up with 12 cucumber plants. So that's been fun. But I have actually hurt my knee getting down and picking the green beans and stuff this year. Miss Brenda said, "Hey, Logan." All right, let me turn you around one more again. There goes 1, 2. Hey, Miss Patty. All right, here are 2 cantaloupe plants. Let me see if I can back up. I'm sorry I'm in the wrong format, guys. Miss Virginia, hey. These are 2 cantaloupe plants. There's one here and one there. 2. Oh man, I hurt my everything. And then these are, they're getting there. There's 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. And the vines are starting to die back a little bit. You can start seeing them starting to die back a little bit. And so they are almost ready. When they start separating, let's see, where's the, if you can see right there, when they start separating right there from the cantaloupe, the vine from the cantaloupe, that's when they start, that's when they're ripe. That's when you'll need to pick them. I have an empty bed down here that's just growing random weeds and stuff. Because I was going to put some green beans there. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to. I'm trying to put them in this week and see if I can go ahead and get some green beans in. There's the sunset that Christy's talking about. Yours should look kind of like mine, huh? Just a little bit. It's a little more pinkish orange than it looks on here, I believe. Very pretty sunset. Very pretty. So yeah, I've got 2 cantaloupe plants here, and thank you, Marie. So a few seeds. I don't know what it was. I got cantaloupes. Yay! Yes, it's not as hot tonight. Yep. Patty's over across the state line from us. Not too far either. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to catch a few of you up that might have come in a little bit later. I'm doing this garden tour live because we got a new computer and I can't edit my videos. Uh-oh, look, light come on, it's time to go inside. So I can't edit videos. So I was like, well, I'm going to do a garden tour really quick because I've got to start pulling some stuff out. And I need to get some stuff done. So I wanted you guys to see it real quick. There's my tomatoes. Oh, excuse me. Tomatoes. More tomatoes. Yes, ma'am. That is correct. Yeah, right at the end. Don't go by what you see at the store. At the store, you will see where they actually cut them off the vine. And then the vine shrivels up and it kind of makes that little puckered look at the end of the cantaloupe. That is actually not correct. We got a bat, sorry. It caught me off guard. And so, hey Ricky. When it starts to separate, you'll see right at the little circle. Can y'all hush? The little circle where the vine's connected, you'll start seeing it crack, and whenever you can like knock it off, that is that's when it's ready. Yeah, I want to put up a bat house because I've got plenty of mosquitoes. I've got a dress on right now, so I've got a dress on. Try to keep my legs covered. We are getting all kinds of colors back there, guys. I don't know if you can see that. There is pinks and oranges and purples. Trying to see if I can focus on it a little bit better. Yep. Well, I'm glad you did too. Let me turn you around and I'll show you a quick kind of panorama of the garden. There it goes again. I didn't push it twice. Yeah, bats are out flying. Oh, y'all want to see them? See if we can see one. There's one. Yeah, there they go. Bats are everywhere. Okay, so we've got the berry patch and the zucchini back there. The beans, corn, peas, okra, tomatoes, squash, and then the 2 trellises right there, the 2 trellis tunnels, and then the 2 beds right there. Like I was saying down here, we've started clearing out some of this down here on the end of the garden, and we are going to, what I want to do is put a little seating area right there, because I have honeysuckle over there, and I want to have the honeysuckle just kind of cover a little bench or something over there, like an arbor, and then I'm going to put my elderberry down there too. There we go. Y'all see that a little bit better? Got some purples and blues and pinks. Very pretty. Alright, I'm going to walk up here real quick before I start losing the sun too much. Thank you, Pony Girl. I actually just got this dress. I actually just got it. Need to catch up on some videos? I got a catch up video. Y'all want to see the puppies? No. See the puppies real quick? They're big dogs now.
You were on my leg.
They don't like to share.
Bobby.
Here's Bobo. Say hi, Bobo. There's my fat girl. She's all big and fluffy.
She don't have legs crossed.
She don't have her legs. She usually sits with her legs crossed like that. She's my lady. They have grown a lot. Say hi, Bobo. Say hi. Oh, you're too close.
She will lick your camera. She did that to me once.
No. Say hi, Bobo. Say hi. Hi. Say hi, baby. She's all big and fluffy now. She done gained all her weight back. When we got her, she was probably, I don't know, 50-something pounds, because she had just had 11 puppies, and she's now up to 70.
I can imagine how
She's
much
70
you weigh
pounds.
with the puppies.
Okay. I'm sorry, the puppies are fighting over there.
Hello, Ann.
Let's walk over here and show you. I'm gonna show you the fall garden real quick. Yeah, she is fluffy. She's following us. She's big and fluffy. You can come on up here.
Boo-boo.
This is her first week being off the tie out because we did a lot of training on the property lines, because with livestock guardian dogs, they're not regular dogs, and we've learned a lot from them. I've never had a livestock guardian dog. I always had, you know, labs and mutts and hunting dogs and stuff like that, and these are not like those kinds of dogs. Hey baby, they are a breed of their own. Definitely a breed of their own, and we have learned a lot. So the first about 3 months, well, we've only had them this
4 months.
This is our 3rd full month having them.
Yeah.
We're fixing to start our 4th month. So for the first 2 months, we did a lot of boundary property line training, and it's an everyday thing, everyday battle.
If we can do it.
You put them on leashes and you walk the property lines with them. You have to, you know, and if they try to take off, no, you got to yank them back. You know, we've done trained them the property lines. We've done trained them how to sit, how to shake hands, how to go down, how to sit, and we're working on stay.
Bella never knows stay.
We have new dogs that might be able to be the free range dogs. It took a lot of work. I mean, we were out there every day that we could to to get her. I mean, she was pretty easy. Her thing was she didn't know the property line. She come from 130 acres down to 6 acres. You know, she was ready to go. She was ready to roam and be free. And we had to teach her, you have a lot less to guard now. But it's so funny watching her. Like I said, the first 2 months was heavy training. They were on tie-outs to teach her this is home, this is her post, this is, you know, where she watches from. And we got them on leashes and walked them every day. And the puppies we haven't let go yet because they are still really, really wild. We're still working on them minding and listening very well. Tina Ladybug, hello. And
Going down.
and then we got them all fixed. We got all 3 fixed. And so they just got their stitches out last week. And he broke her. He broke her. And so she's just now able to free range after the surgery and after getting her stitches out. So she's about as big as Logan laying down. So what I was going to show you guys real quick before we lose too much light is my fall garden. Ta-da! Yes. She will sit. Let me show you her post. Her post is right there in that, move Logan. Post is right there in that bare spot. And she sits over here and looks over there because there's 5 lab dogs across that ditch there. And she scans back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day long. It is so fun to watch her work. So yes, this was a kiddie pool that was actually down there in the trees whenever we moved here. And I just went ahead and put a whole bunch of seeds in here. And I just bottom water. So I just water them in the pool. And she doesn't bother them or anything. She is sweet. She don't eat the corn. She is sweet. She's a sweet baby. So what I've got in here is I have 3 zucchini plants there. And then I've got 6 yellow squash back here. And then the rest of them, these are kohlrabi and broccoli and some Brussels sprouts. And these are red, white, and blue corn for the fall. And then I've got some more peaches and cream back there. That is going to go in whenever we pull the other ones out. So just, I got a couple of different kinds of broccoli, a couple of different kinds of cabbage. Why don't I do smart things? You can, Jen. You can do it. I just get too excited when come chase them off. Oh, yeah. Roberta, hello. So, yep, here's my fall garden. And this is why I've got to get everything ripped out there. And back into where I can get my fall garden in. I will show you guys real quick my tomato suckers right here. You guys probably can't see them too well. They need nutrition, so I've got to get them out in the dirt. But I pulled off my tomato suckers and rooted them. And so they have roots on them now. You guys, can you see those? They have roots on them. They're hanging. And I've just got to get them into some dirt ASAP. Probably tomorrow. And then that'll be my fall tomatoes. No, she's fine. She's fine for a while. Sorry, my nose is running. But yeah, there is my garden tour. The only things I didn't really get to show you guys, or haven't really showed you a whole lot of, our apple trees and peach trees. 2 of our apple trees are doing okay. The other ones are kind of like eh. And then 1 out of 3 peach trees have survived. So we have 1 peach tree out of 3, and we have 2 apple trees out of 3. So yeah, that's the thing. We have deer, possum, otters, skunks, and now a wild hog. Oh my gosh! Go Razorbacks. Thank you. Well, it's getting dark out here. We're gonna be out here in the security light. Black cougar around Thanksgiving. I haven't seen it again. Those tend to come out in the fall, Christy. When I lived closer to where you are, we had 2 out there, and we only really, they only really come out in the fall. Did bugs get the trees? No. They were new, and I don't think we watered them enough. Shocker. What?
I want to show y'all something.
What are you going to show them? Do I need to turn this around? Okay.
Can y'all see me?
Yes, go. Yay, good job. I trapped 4 groundhogs and rehome. I saw that, Roberta.
I'm going in.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going inside.
Roberta says, hey.
Hi.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not saying that's just, you know,
I'm going in.
when they really come out, but that's when people started hearing them. Especially whenever the leaves on the trees die, you can hear them really, really well. Everybody saying, good job, Logan. Yeah. Hey, guys, how are you? Our new land. How are you? How are you? You'll have to go back and watch the tour. If I try that. He's actually playing football this fall. We may put a little bit of a video from him playing football. It is creepy hearing it because it sounds like a woman screaming out in the trees. But yeah, he's playing football for the school this year, and he'll be playing August, September, and October. He'll be playing fall ball with the school, and he's going to be a fullback. This is his first year playing, so we're excited. Wow. The end of August and started in November. Yeah. I wonder if that's when they mate. Look up and see if that's when they mate. Most everything, or they may be having the babies in the fall. If they mate in the spring, they may be having them in the fall, or they may mate in the fall and have them in the spring. Check the mating times. Harder than heck, right? Yeah, we have coyotes and bobcats. Well, y'all know the reason why we got the dogs, and I'm trying to stay over here where you guys can see me. The only reason why we got the dogs was because I went on my lunch break one day and I walked down to the pond, and a coyote walked out in front of me. Like, if you guys remember, we have the trail that goes down to the pond. There's trees on each side. Look, look. She's going working. Stay over here. Bobo! Stay over here. She's so pretty when she works, y'all. I love watching her work. We haven't taken them out in the front yard very much because we don't want to get them too close to the road. So we have trained them to the back side of the property. She's doing nothing. Bats. I love watching her work. She's so pretty. Come on back. Here she comes. No fixed mating. The majority of births occur between late winter and early spring. Females tend to reproduce every other year and give birth. She is. I love watching them. Where'd you go? She listens so well, too. I'm so glad. After a deer, 5 or 6 coyote walked up on me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying. I get so sidetracked. So, down there, sorry, it's one of my sewing customers needing some sewing. Walking down to the pond, we have that trail that goes down the middle, and we have trees on either side. And I was down there at the pond, and I turned around to come back up here to the house, and a coyote walked out across the trail on me. So, we got dogs. We got dogs real fast. We got dogs the next weekend. Good job, Bobo. Good Good job, Bubbo.
She's keeping all the animals and dogs away.
Good job. Good job, little girl.
I went in and washed my hair because I had a bunch of grass in it. Then I changed it.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, I had so much grass in my shirt.
Well, guys, if you missed the tour and you want to see the garden real quick before I rip it all out, go ahead and go back and watch the beginning, the first hour of this video. Leave me some comments. Like and share it. You know, all the regular stuff.
She got racing stripes. She got a racing stripe.
She's just so pretty. I'm kind of biased, you know. She's pretty.
What?
We got guns in the coyote with us. Oh my gosh, yes. My daddy used to shoot coyotes. We had coyotes real bad when I was growing up. And I had several dogs that got killed by coyotes. And the funny thing about, not funny, but you know, the funny thing about coyotes is whenever they attack dogs, they eat them from the inside out. So like somehow they damage the insides, and your dogs will come up and, you know, be hurt, but you won't see any blood or anything on them. That's, you know, that's what happened to a lot of my dogs. And that's what my daddy's always said, coyotes kill them from the inside out.
How?
And I don't know how, but yeah. Okay.
Look at her.
Yep, sweet, protecting her people. She does.
Her tail looks like a husky tail.
We will not be dancing again until probably about September. Good night, everybody that's leaving. Because there's not going to be any decent bands. What?
So, I guess it's our class pet. But guess what pet we have?
I don't know.
A cow.
A cow. A class pet is a cow. Oh my gosh. Bye, Mike. Bye, Heather.
We're gonna meet in
Bye,
September.
Brenda. Okay. Oh, that's different. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Uh-oh. Look who done come in here.
Who?
Right. Right. I didn't want to feed them, but they came and ate my dogs anyways.
Perfect picture.
Perfect picture. Yep. All right, guys. We've been on here an hour. If you want to go back and see the tour, go ahead and go back and watch it and leave some comments, any questions or whatever. If you guys need me, just let me know. I'm here. Even though we're not doing lives right now, we're still around. If you want to say hi, come on and say hi. But yeah, I've got some videos that are coming out. I do have one more this week that I am trying to get the computer up and running. I think Steven got it fixed while I was on here, where I can go ahead and edit and get it on out to you. Yeah, it's dark here, so I am fixing to go in. I've already got supper fixed, so I was able to jump on here. It was good seeing y'all, you guys. Gotta go close up some chickens, yep. Oh, we're dancing this Friday. Steven is down there lawn mowing and on here. We're dancing this Friday. Oh, we are. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hunt Pearson's going to be there.
Yeah, Emma's going to be with us.
Oh, she is?
She leaves
okay.
Monday.
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night.
She leaves Thursday and comes back Friday.
Okay. All right, well, we will see you guys Friday night dancing. Thanks for stopping by. Give us a thumbs up if you hadn't already on your way out. And I've been pulling up poison ivy all I can. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. Well, all right, we'll see you on the next garden tour, and we'll see you in the kitchen next time. He said he's multitasking. Will you hurry up and get through cutting grass? We're supposed to go inside and eat. Come on up here. All right, guys. We will see you later. Thanks for coming in, y'all. Bye.
Bubba loves y'all.
Bubba loves y'all.